AM0T can be termed as a military general of today, as the southwestern part of Nigeria have decided to come up with a new security outfit, a rebranded security outfit. They decided to bring all of the other security outfits and some other fighting or security groups together to create a group called AM0T. AM0T, Gani Adams condemned Buhari government over declaring security outfit illegal. The AM0T of Yoruba land, Gani Abiodun Ige Adams, on Wednesday condemned the declaration of President Muhammadu Buhari's government that AM0T, the new Southwest security outfit, is illegal. The Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, made the announcement on Tuesday. A statement signed by Malami's spokesperson, Umar Gwando, said the setting up of the paramilitary organization called AM0T is illegal and runs contrary to the provisions of the Nigerian law. In his reaction, Adams said, he stated that the right to life cannot be in the exclusive list of any serious government. Adams, in a letter to Malami, added that he has advised Southwest governors to shun government's position on AM0T. Simply put, they are ready for whatever consequences is going to come out of this. They are not backing down. They are not going to allow some politicians, some groups, some regions in Nigeria kill the rest of the regions, maim them, rob them, destroy their crops, all in the sake of we want to keep Nigeria together. So I'm going to quickly go through the full text, the letter that he wrote. That's AM0T, simply a military general in Yoruba land, not the military that you know of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, but a military in the southwestern part of Nigeria. That is what AM0T stands for. So I'm going to go through the text. And this is forwarded to Mr. Abubakar Malami, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Attorney General of the Federation, AGF, and Justice, the Minister of Justice, Abuja, where he is being, Malami is being quoted saying that according to the law and constitution, it's the federal government that has a right to protect lives and property. Now, he said, protest over your illegal order to the Southwest governors. I find it disturbing that your statement on Tuesday, January 14th, 2020, declaring the security initiative of the Southwest governors AM0T as illegal. You also threaten that the full course of the law will be applied to anybody promoting the AM0T security initiative. Maybe you have forgotten. I need to remind you that you are the Attorney General of the country, not a section of the country. So your outburst against the governors who were elected, not selected or appointed, is against the spirit of the 1999 Constitution as amended. The right to life is universal, and no government can legislate against that. I don't need to bother you about killings, kidnappings, banditry, and other criminal vices in the Southwest recently. Even Mrs. Funke Olakunrin, the daughter of the Yoruba leader Pa Reuben Fasoranti, was killed, and nobody has been arrested in respect of all these killings. And I think you guys know about this also. And if you don't, this happened when she went on a trip and she was abducted on the road, and finally they killed her. And it's a terrible thing. And when they research, they realize that it's Hausa Fulani that are involved in this, but nobody has been arrested till date. Nobody has been arrested. Even Mrs. Funke Olakunrin, that's the daughter of Pa Reuben Fasoranti. One thing is clear. He went on to say, Nigerians have the right to protect themselves. Not only that, Southwest people have a right to protect and defend themselves against attacks. AM0T is a group. AM0T is a security group that is an initiative by the Southwest governors to defend our people. He said, where you getting it wrong is where you are getting it wrong is this. The AM0T initiative has nothing to do with territorial integrity of Nigeria. If there is a breach of the territorial integrity of the country, the military will come in immediately. So nobody is rising against Nigeria, as your letter to the governors directly or indirectly implied. What is happening is that our people no longer feel safe because the land has been invaded by some elements from within and outside the country. It is unfortunate that rather than praise the governors, you are condemning their action, thereby strengthening the hands of those who believe the federal government is against some sections of the country. As a lawyer, a senior advocate, you should know that you are not the law. You are only the attorney general, not a court. It is only a court of competent jurisdiction that will decide if what an individual, group of individuals, an entity, or a state does is legal or otherwise. So it is only a court that can invalidate the Southwest Joint Security Initiative, not you. I want to establish this fact that the Yoruba have a right to protect themselves from attack or violence of any sort. Issues of security is highly sensitive, and we can now understand where the threat is coming from. It is unfortunate that the federal government is doing everything to frustrate the Southwest governor's efforts. For instance, last Wednesday, that was less than 24 hours before the launching of AM0T in Badon, the presidency summoned the Southwest governors to Aso Rock. We knew what the intrigues that played out at the meeting. We knew about the frustrations at Aso Rock, but the governors haven't realized the implications of playing politics with the lives of their people, stood their ground and went ahead to launch the security outfit as planned. So it is your position on this volatile situation that is illegal, unlawful, immoral, and of no effect because your declaration has proved some critics right that some states in the country, some regions in the countries are deliberately left vulnerable to attacks by criminals. I have called on governors Babajide Sanwo-Olu, Lagos State, Dapo Abiodun, Ogun State, Seyi Makinde, Oyo State, Gboyega Oyetola, Osun State, Rotimi Akeredolu, Ondo State, Kayode Fayemi, Ekiti State to ignore your position on this matter. Why do people employ guards in their houses for security? Why do community development associations, CDAs, employ guards to secure streets and areas to ensure protection of lives and property? Is that initiative in the exclusive list of the Constitution? No. I repeat that the right to preserve and protect your life can never be in the exclusive list of any government. I am aware of similar security outfits in other sections of the country. Why you are against the protection of the lives and properties of Yoruba people defies logic. This week is the 50th anniversary of the end of the Civil War. We should do everything to avoid plunging the country into another war. Mr. Malami, please don't set a bad precedent. Iba Gani Abiodun Ige Adams, 15th AM0T of Yoruba land. Now, when you look at the talk by the AM0T, it is actually saying to him, look, dude, remember the war that happened. Be careful because Nigeria is going to eventually split apart. The type of outbursts that we see most of the times from different quarters, regions, and sections of the government, one has to kind of look deep into this and realize that there is no togetherness in Nigeria, and it can never be. Everyone needs to face his own region, his own quarters. That is the final solution to everything that we are kind of going through in Nigeria, aside the corruption that is on both sides. I'm not going to say the northerners are the ones that are corrupt in Nigeria. We are actually going to look at all the players, all the regions that have been part of the corruption and the issues that we've had in Nigeria. So, but the first step is for this country to break apart so that we can actually see for ourselves where we are heading to as a people, as I don't see any progress. I don't see any future, because whenever there is any policy or any some groups trying to find a way of making their own lives better, you begin to see the other regions begin to clamor for something else, and that simply shows that we are not on the same page, we are not on the same path. So for me, the only solution out of this is for everyone to go their separate ways and do their own thing. But unfortunately, it seems that we are going to continue in this constant stories and talks here and there of who has the right to do this, who doesn't have the right to do this. So for me, enough of this. Well, AM0T has said what he needs to say. I don't think there's any other better place a better time or better way to express this. He has come out to say what he needs to say, and I am in total support of this. The message that he has sent down to Malami, and of course, you know what Malami is doing. Malami is only working for Buhari, and Malami is only speaking in favor of the region that he himself represents, and that is the northern part of Nigeria. So how long are we going to continue with this fallacy? How long do we continue in such, in this in tyranny, putting the lives and properties of the citizens of this country in danger, of Nigerians in danger, of the people unfortunate to be in that contraption called Nigeria? How long? So I believe the rest of the South, I mean the South is also coming up with their own, but if we stand strong, I think we will beat all odds, and maybe finally this country will break apart. So guys, that is what it is for now. If you're not a member of this channel, let us grow together by you tapping on the subscription button and the red notification icon bell below. It will alert you whenever videos are uploaded. Thanks for stopping by.